When I made my honey playlist, I did it because I was loving the breakfast I was having so much. Because I started to do a peanut butter toast with honey and cayenne pepper. And I was loving that combination so much, I made a freaking playlist about it. My name's Annie, and I host Emoji Playlist on every other Monday at 7. So each episode features a different emoji, say crystal ball or baby, car, or dog facing right. I've been doing emoji playlists since emojis were released, basically. The way that I would title my playlists, like if I was really heartbroken, it was my first emoji playlist actually was the heartbreak one, because I was really heartbroken about a breakup. And so I just titled the emoji with the heart, or like I titled the playlist with the heartbreak emoji. Then I just kept doing that, like songs that made me feel like really cool walking down the street, like songs to put in your headphones when you want to feel cool. Those are the sunglasses emoji. Emojis just keep getting better. And I'm trying to get on the Unicode consortium. They're the people that decide like what emojis get made and which ones don't. So I applied for that because I think I'm probably one of the most qualified people in the world to do that.
In addition to hosting Emoji Playlist, Annie has recently picked up neon bending.
The only neon I've ever bent, it was on a workshop. I got it for myself as a birthday present, this workshop with Meryl, and it was like an abstract workshop just to teach you the principles of bending and to see if you can follow a pattern. So I made a squiggle I made a squiggle for the pattern, and then we recreated that squiggle exactly. It's a 3-foot like glass tube, and they come in different colors. So it's not always the gas that colors it. Sometimes it's the coating on the glass. But yeah, you pick what color you want to make, and then bend it by heating it either in a crossfire, which is like just a flame that comes up. And so you bend kind of around it to heat up the glass in the middle, and then like kind of let gravity do the work as the glass drops. You like utilize that to try to make the bend you're doing. Put it up against the pattern, and like you have like 5 seconds before the glass gets hard to perfect it along that pattern. And then you go back to the fire, mark the next bend, do it, and then go back to the pattern. It's really tedious and beautiful. This one is neon with a little bit of like liquid silver in it to make it a different color, which I don't totally understand that process. My mentor helped me with that part. But we filled it with neon, and the sign was red at first. And then she put the silver where this like electrode is, and you could see it just like the color start to crawl across and turn light blue instead of red. It just like, and she had to like, kind of force the gas through it, and you can see where it starts to turn colors. It's so wild.
Not only does Annie bend neon, but she also runs a jewelry business called League of Shadows.
Back in 2012, I had, kind of more of a goth style, but I didn't like the goth stuff you could get at the mall that was like at Hot Topic and stuff like that. I was like, that's too much for me. Not quite the aesthetic. I wanted more of a like romantic kind of like the Victorian morning period, stuff like that. More of like a romantic goth style. And when I shopped online for stuff, it was available, but it's like $300. I was like, there's no way I can do that. So yeah, I started just kind of making my own things, and then I would get complimented on them and thought, oh, I could, people would say, which is like the weirdest compliment. I'm sure you've gotten this before, but like where you make something good and someone goes, you should sell that. It's like, okay, maybe not everything is based on capital, but okay, sure. But then enough people said you should sell that to where I thought maybe I should, so I can afford the good jewelry I want. So I like opened a shop. Started to sell multiples of the stuff I made. And then once I kind of made an unexpected amount of money with that. So I was able to invest in like lost wax casting, and was able to sculpt more of my stuff from scratch. And here I am. Want it to be known, I'm a very busy woman, but I really do wear a lot of hats. I have a lot of jobs. But also a lot of spare time. I have an impressive amount of hours logged into my Animal Crossing island, even with all of these obligations. Like I'll be there for Toy Day. I'll be there for Franklin's Thanksgiving feast.
And how does Annie make the time for all these projects?
When most people are sleeping,